Hey friends, this is the Marvelous Mrs. Maker for Coquette.ish Knits, and today I'm showing you how to remove a provisional cast-on. In our last tutorial, we taught you one way to do the provisional cast-on, so now we're doing the second part of that process, which is removing the cast-on to reveal our live stitches. For this tutorial, you're going to need a project that has a provisional cast-on that requires removing, and your project needle. I have part of a Spiral Staircase Cowl to demonstrate this technique. You'll notice at the cast-on edge, I have my provisional cast-on that needs to be removed, and one end of my yarn has a knot in it. You can see right there. I put this knot in my yarn when I cast on to indicate what side I would begin unraveling from. If you watched our provisional cast-on tutorial, you will likely have this knot in your yarn to let you know where to begin unraveling from. But if you don't have a knot in your yarn, that's okay. To figure out which end you need to begin unraveling from, just look at your cast-on edge. You'll notice that the stitches in your cast on edge, this crochet chain right here, the stitches form an arrow that points in the direction that you're going to unravel this chain. So see how it kind of points to the left there? That means you're going to be unraveling to the left. So to figure out which end you're going to begin unraveling from, you go behind the arrows right here. This is the end that you're going to start unraveling from, and then you're going to move to the left. So now that you know what you need and how to determine which end to unravel from, let's get started. So to get started, you are going to first pull your yarn back through that first chain. So now that I pulled that through, I'm going to unravel until I get down here to my first knit stitch that has to be put back on the needle. So now I'm going to pull up on the scrap yarn to expose the stitches that need to be put back on the needle. So I'm going to insert my needle like that. And then for this first stitch, you'll likely have to pull your scrap yarn through. And now that first stitch is on your needle, and you're going to repeat the process for the next stitch. I like to use this loop, pull up, insert your needle, and then pull the chain stitch out. Let's do that again. Pull up on the scrap yarn, insert your needle through the knit stitch, and then pull the chain stitch out. So you keep repeating this process until all of your stitches are back on your needle.
And that's how you remove a provisional cast-on.